ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. In a moment we will get things started, but first we're going to get the plane up and running, and I'm also going to open this up to a voice channel. So if y'all are in the chat, feel free to join that on the Discord under the GLR, so I can actually talk with y'all and I don't have to go back and forth between things. Hey Magic Mike, hello Angels fan, how are you both doing? The peanuts and beer will only be available once at cruising altitude, Todd. Sorry about that. But let's get this plane started up. So what I have on my side screen here is I have a checklist here. I've already turned on the batteries. I've already turned on the external power. But what I'm going to do here, I'm just going to make sure that's all ticked off. See if anyone is there. Alrighty. Now what I'm going to do is turn that to, come on, I'll be over. Turn that to start. This way it makes it easier to see. APU is basically the starter for the engines. So let's turn the, oops, that was already on. Who turned those on? Why does it do that by default? That's stupid. And let's turn on our fuel pumps. And of course, the beacon. Oops, come on. Beacon. Let's turn on the engines here. Make sure thrust levers are at idle. They're at 0%. 0%, don't want to go off into the gate. Start the first engine. Turn that start. Come down here to the fuel control. And we've got that engine going. Now we're going to leave it at idle before we disconnect from the jetway. But we're going to make sure to actually monitor our engines, make sure they start up fine. Yeah, I'm going to make sure the plane has plenty of phalanges. I do not want Phoebe panicking in the back in, I'm guessing, economy. I mean, to afford an apartment that big in New York, you can't afford much else. Alrighty, if that engine is spooling up just nicely. I mean, I don't have anything set. I'm going to start the left engine. I'm pretty much only using the highlight thing, so I don't have to go back and forth with my keyboard. We'll go monitor this one. Alrighty, that engine is starting up, and we are ready to do our little formalities here. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. On behalf of the entire crew, welcome aboard Whiskyfile Spirit Airlines, and not actually affiliated with Spirit Airlines, as it's just simply a joke about whiskey being a spirit. Plus, we give you comfier seats, more legroom, and offer full beverage services on all of our flights, including select whiskeys from my private collection. We are happy for you to join us with non-stop service from Ontario, California to Seattle, Washington. Our flight time will be 2 hours and 40 minutes with a cruising altitude of 38,000 feet And looking at the weather, it will be mostly smooth and clear all the way up to Washington, where there is a bit of a rainstorm towards the afternoon. Hopefully we can beat it by the time we land, because, spoiler, I've only landed this plane a few times. Good luck. Now, before we depart, let's do another little bit of formalities, and we will do the safety demonstration. We are flying in a Boeing 787. Now please take a moment and pay attention as we go through the safety information for this aircraft. When the seatbelt sign illuminates, you must fasten your seatbelt. Insert the metal fittings one into the other and tighten by pulling on the loose end of the strap. To release your seatbelt, lift the upper portion of the buckle. We suggest that you keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the flight, as we may experience turbulence. There are several emergency exits on this aircraft, 4 forward, 2 aft, and 2 over each wing. Please take a few moments to locate your nearest exit. In some cases, your nearest exit may be behind you. If we need to evacuate the aircraft, floor-level lighting will guide you towards the exits. Doors can be opened by moving the handle in the direction of the arrow. If you are seated next to an emergency exit, please carefully read the special instructions card located by your seat. If you do not wish to perform the functions described in the event of an emergency, please ask a flight attendant to reseat you. Each door is equipped with an inflatable slide, which may also be detached and used as a life raft. In the event of a water landing, a life vest is located in the pouch under your seat or between the armrests. When instructed to do so, open the plastic pouch and remove the vest. Slip it over your head. Pass the straps around your waist and adjust it at the front. To inflate the vest, pull firmly on the red cord, only when leaving the aircraft. If you need to refill the vest, blow into the mouthpiece. Your seat cushion can be used as a flotation device. Pull the cushion from the seat, slip your arms into the strap, and hug the cushion to your chest. And please note, the doors are not flotation devices. Oxygen and air pressure are always being monitored in the event of a decompression. An oxygen mask will automatically appear in front of you. To start the flow of oxygen, pull the mask towards you, place it firmly over your mouth and nose, secure the elastic band behind your head, and breathe normally. Although the bag does not inflate, oxygen is flowing to the mask. If you are traveling with a child or someone who requires assistance, secure your mask on first and then assist the other person. Keep your mask on until a crew member advises you to remove it. At this time, your portable electronic devices must be set to airplane mode until an announcement is made upon arrival. If you noticed your video stream has stopped, that's because you fell for that, and I will never get tired of that joke. We remind you that this is a non-smoking flight, even though some of you think you look cool doing it. Tampering with, disabling, or destroying the smoke detectors located in the lavatories is prohibited by law. You will find this and all other safety information in the card located in the seat pocket in front of you. If you do not have a seat pocket in front of you, you're probably not actually on a plane, which we don't find all that surprising. We strongly suggest you read this card before takeoff, and good luck if you don't have one. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask one of our crew members or in the chat next to the video. So sit back, relax, and when we're safely at cruising altitude, pour yourself a glass and enjoy your flight on Whiskyfile Spirit Airlines. Well, I hope you folks enjoyed that. I had fun putting that together. Now let's get this bird going. Okay.
Ontario ground, southwest 550 tree. Could you please disconnect the jetway from the aircraft?
So I got some cool, cool visuals of the aircraft here. Jetway is disconnecting. This is, of course, Ontario International Airport. Fairly large airport. I grew up way over here, so I know this airport well. But let's get back here in the cockpit, and let's go back to clearances. And so I've got my radio off on the side here. And we're going to request IFR.
Ontario
clearance.
ground, southwest 550 tree, IFR to Seattle, ready to copy. Southwest 550 tree is cleared to Seattle Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 26 right climb Departure frequency is 127.0 squawk 647 tree. Southwest 550 tree cleared to Seattle Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 26 right climb and maintain 14,000 feet. Departure on 127.0 squawk 647 tree. Southwest 550 tree readback is correct. Contact ground on 121.9 when ready to taxi. Good day.
Alrighty. So we got that going.
Ontario ground Southwest 550 tree with Alpha ready to taxi IFR. Southwest 550 tree taxi to and hold short of runway 26 right using taxiway Charlie Bravo. Contact tower on 120.6 when ready. Taxiing hold short runway 26 right via taxiway Charlie Bravo Southwest 550 tree.
Yeah, fortunately I have guides there, which is quite nice. We're going to do a little pushback here.
Ontario ground Southwest 550 tree requesting pushback. Southwest 550 tree pushback request accepted.
So there's the little tug. It's going to glitch through my wheel first because, well, this is a Microsoft game. There it goes, right through. There it is. Because that's how real airports do it. Yeah, San Bernardino's over there. Fontucky Speedway, I believe, is right here.
Ontario ground Southwest 550 tree requesting pushback tug to steer the aircraft to the left. Southwest 550 tree, your request has been transmitted to the operator.
I work down here and live down here now. LAX and all its terribleness is over this way.
Ontario ground Southwest 550 tree requesting the end of pushback. Southwest 550 tree request to end pushback received.
Yeah, he was a little aggressive there with the stop. Alrighty. While we're out here, I'm going to adjust my autopilot to 14,000.
Flight 751 heavy taxi to the gate.
We're going to adjust speed to 250 knots, just so that way I'm, or that speed limit anyways, and don't stall out unexpectedly. But let's put a little gas in this.
Taxiing to gate 53 using taxiway Alpha, cross runway 26 left, cross runway 26 right, Bravo Charlie Frontier Flight 751 heavy.
Now, fun fact, speed on the apron here is about 15 knots. They actually do have radar, like guys with lasers or radar guns to check the speed. You can actually get fined for speeding in the real world, but not here. Which I found that kind of funny. Well, it's that McDonald's internet, Tim. Unfortunate. Now these guys just help me because I still haven't figured out how to read all the taxi notes. Now we're going to make just a little bit of a turn here. Cut the apex quite nicely. Yeah, this thing does not handle as well as it does my TT or that Corvette that I have, that I probably can't mention or else the stream would be taken down. Today this plane is weighing 400,000 pounds, or I believe that's 195 kilo, or 95,000 kilos, which is quite a bit. We're going to hold short of the runway here. We are going to tune the radio to 1206. And we're going to request takeoff.
Ontario Tower Southwest 550 tree at runway 26 right, ready for departure IFR to Seattle.
Southwest 550 tree, altimeter tree 0.11 wind com. Cleared for takeoff runway 26 right.
Cleared for takeoff runway 26 right, Southwest 550 tree.
Oh, what did he say it was? 13. That was 2. Alright. Let's line ourselves up. Oops, not quite straight. Gonna lower my flaps, tilt my nose up just a little bit. And let's get this show on the road. I don't know why it's saying Southwest. It should be saying Whiskyfile, but oh well.
Southwest 550 tree, contact SoCal departure on 127.0. Good day.
127.0 for Southwest 550 tree. SoCal departure Southwest 550 tree is at 2,800 feet, climbing 14,000 feet.
Southwest 550 tree, SoCal departure, altimeter tree 0.11, continue to DINNK as planned.
So DINNK is one of the markers. Basically, you use them as waypoints as you fly over. And if you're wondering, I do have a map. Actually, this should be... Come on, it should be turning. Click it. There we go. What we can now do is
Southwest 550 tree, contact
turn
Los
on
Angeles Center
autopilot.
on 1 tree 2.85. Good day.
1 tree 2.85 for Southwest 550 tree.
that. You should not be going up and down. Ah! Sorry for the minor turbulence, folks. Make sure the seatbelt sign is definitely on because the plane is being kind of silly right now. Oh. Let's see. There we go. Now I'm proper level flight. Hey Doug, happy for you to join. Flight is going to be about 2 hours 40 minutes from takeoff, which was about 5-10 minutes ago.
Los Angeles Center Southwest 550 tree is passing 12,000 feet, climbing 14,000 feet.
Southwest 550 tree, Los Angeles Center, altimeter tree 0.11, continue to land as planned.
This is where am I? Or something you want to hear your pilot say? Ah, I know where I am. Let's see if I can see it.
Southwest 550 tree, climb and maintain.
Oh, that's Santa Anita. And trying to see if I can see Irwindale Speedway. That's somewhere around here.
Climb and maintain flight level 260 Southwest 550 tree.
Gotta do autopilot stuff. 26,000. Make sure vertical speed is something reasonable. I know Irwindale Speedway is somewhere out there. I know it's behind me. That's where it is. It's hard to see. My sight, my screen is not that good.
United 1436, contact SoCal approach on 124.3. Good day.
There's a lovely low poly version of downtown Los Angeles. It's low poly mainly because we are really, really far away. But it actually does look pretty good when you get close to it. Also, no, out here is LAX. I think it's right in here. It's hard to see. Yeah, there's the San Gabriel Valley, my friends. This is where I grew up and where Todd grew up. Say goodbye to good tacos. Sure, Venom would like me to fly over to my taco spot, or my other taco spot, or my other taco spot. Yeah, I have 3 taco spots within walking distance. It's awesome.
All Nippon 180, contact Los Angeles Center on 126.35. Good day.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. I have turned off the fasten the seatbelt sign and you may now move about the cabin. However, we always recommend you to keep your seatbelt fastened while you are seated. In a few moments, flight attendants will be passing around the cabin to offer you hot or cold beverages as we have breakfast and later a light snack. As to be expected, alcoholic drinks are also available with our compliments. As always, we have an assortment of whiskey, and unfortunately I am not currently imbibing in any, mainly because it is 9:19 a.m. Now sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight, and thank you for choosing Whiskyfile Spirit Airlines.
Los Angeles Center Mix Executive 6210 is passing 11,900 feet, descending 10,000 feet. Mix Executive 6210 Los Angeles Center altimeter 30.15 continue as planned.
Yeah, we got a NASCAR pit crew. They'll take off all the tires, fuel us up, and send us off on our way. No, we got enough fuel. I actually did the calculations despite it only showing half. It is more than enough to make it up to Seattle. We'll actually only use about a quarter of that. But if you looked on the Discord, I actually have a flight plan and everything for this too, which is pretty cool. There's a website called simbrief.com, and you can punch in your departing airport, your arrival airport, plug in your plane, and it'll give you a full-on flight plan. It's actually pretty impressive.
Southwest 550 contact Los Angeles Center on 125.8. Good day.
Yeah, Todd, I try not to drink when I first get up. Once I'm out of my PJs, then maybe.
125.8 for Southwest 550 tree. Los Angeles Center Southwest 550 tree is at flight level 250, climbing flight level 260.
Southwest 550 tree Los Angeles Center, continue to shores as planned.
For some reason, I am not following.
Generic 4 Delta Foxtrot, you are 69 miles east. Descend and maintain 10,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 7 approach via Gullet transition. Cleared to Gullet. Descend and maintain 10,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 7 approach via Gullet transition. Cleared to Gullet. Generic 4 Delta Foxtrot. Southwest 550 tree climb and maintain flight level 360.
Shots at 5 a.m. Jesus.
Climb and maintain flight level 360 Southwest 550 tree.
Let's close up. Alright, so that'll show us our waypoints, show us any aircraft in the area as well, which is pretty darn handy. But we are on course, my friends.
Southwest 550 tree contact Los Angeles Center on 135.5. Good day.
Going to 135.5 Southwest 550 tree. Los Angeles Center Southwest 550 tree is at flight level 285 climbing flight level tree 60.
Southwest 550 tree, Los Angeles Center, continue to shores as planned. Japan Air 62, you are 40 miles northwest. Descend and maintain 6,000 feet, keep speed not above 210 knots, expect ILS runway 6 left approach by a Waker transition. Cleared to Waker. Descend and maintain 6,000 feet, keep speed not above 210 knots, expect ILS runway 6 left approach by a Waker transition, cleared to Waker, Japan Air 62.
Yeah, Todd, you actually can see other planes. Right now there's nothing major on my flight path, but what I will do is show you this. So I've got my VFR map up on the side there. These are actually live planes in the air. So
Southwest 550 tree, contact Los Angeles Center on 127.1. Good day.
acknowledge that.
127.1.
So what it's doing is it's pulling flight data and being able to tell you where existing planes are, and you can actually track them if you wanted to.
Los Angeles Center Southwest 550 tree is passing flight level tree 15 climbing flight level tree 60.
Southwest 550 tree, Los Angeles Center, continue to shores as planned.
So that aircraft is somewhere behind us. Actually, I think it's this blinking dot right there. I saw it briefly. Right at the lake. A little hard to see it in the daytime, but you can actually see other flights, which is pretty neat. Now we're taking a little bit of a turn, so I'm going to actually pull this guy off on the side, so that way distracting you, but it is pretty much the same map as going on down here. I'll actually get rid of the yoke here so you can see. So these are all the different waypoints. This pink line is my route. I can pull apart a little bit of the information. This will actually tell me my weather too, but these are the waypoints for me, and it will show me all traffic and everything like that too, which is pretty neat. It's actually mind control agents, not just chemicals. This is in order to keep everyone subjugated. So,
Southwest 550 tree, climb and maintain flight level tree 80.
so the lovely people of Lancaster.
Charlie, contact Los Angeles Center on 125.8. Good day.
The lovely people of Lancaster will have their brains
Climb
controlled.
and maintain flight level tree 80 Southwest 550 tree.
125.8 set the tree. Tango Charlie. Los Angeles Center Southwest 448 is passing flight level tree 40, descending 10,000 feet. Southwest 448 Los Angeles Center, continue as planned.
We're coming off the right side of the aircraft somewhere. I wonder where he is. I don't think I can see it from here. He's flying over this lake here. I have no idea how high. Ooh, no, what we can do is we can do pretty shots. Oops, let's check this. There we go. Oh, over there. That's why I was disappearing. Now what's neat about this plane is in my little livery, I do have Whiskyfile on the side of the engine sails. So if you were to look at it from inside the aircraft, you get bombarded by advertisement for my YouTube channel. And there it goes. Come back. It's fun to play with the cameras here.
Los Angeles Center, SkyWest 552 tree is passing flight level 210, descending 10,000 feet.
It also has a neat little internal camera. Fortunately, you cannot look around. That would have apparently been too much data. Yeah, fun little showcase there. Yeah, cameraman definitely would have been sucked in. Fortunately, he's a professional, so he knows not to. And yes, that is definitely why Lancaster is the way that it is. Although I got my dog from Lancaster. He's only mildly crazy. The other one's even crazier. Oh, see, there's another plane. Right there. You can see that. Let's see if we can zoom in. There's a little plane.
Flight 19er, 480 15 miles southeast of Bakersfield. Contact Bakersfield Tower on 118.1 when inbound on the approach.
That right there is Bakersfield. I would say lovely Bakersfield, but one of my buddies lives out in one of the suburbs of it, and yeah, there's not much lovely about Bakersfield. It's farm country. I've driven through it. Actually went to school out over in this area somewhere. First thing was fly got in the cockpit. Ah. Let's switch my route here. Now we do have over here the lovely Sierra Nevadas. Some of the tallest mountains in the continental United States. Somewhere up that way is Mount Whitney, which I believe is the tallest.
Los Angeles Center, Alaska, 200 is passing flight level 370, descending 10,000 feet.
Happy to let you.
200 Los Angeles Center, continue as planned.
Happy to let you out there, Todd, if you want. It is a long ways down, as we are 38,000 feet in the air. I do believe we are still about 100 miles or so away from the main part of the mountains. I just forget exactly where Mount Whitney is. I mean, I know it's big, you can't miss it, but when you're twice as high or close to 3 times as high as the mountain, everything looks small. Plus, I think it's under cloud cover, which is kind of unfortunate. And yes, this is live weather data. It's pulling it from...
Southwest 550 tree, contact Oakland Center on 12.3.8. Good day.
Yeah, we should be able to. Oh, it's in there. It's on the other side of the mountains, right?
123.8 for
I know it's
Southwest
inland.
550 tree.
We will be flying over, I believe, Lake Tahoe. I think that's where the path is taking me to, so be able to get some nice scenery, hopefully. Yeah, that's what I thought. So, yeah, we should be able to see it, and looks like all the cloud cover's on the west side of the mountains, and that is typical.
Los Angeles Center, Southwest 1838 is passing flight level
Look, Fred, the Exorcist.
descending 10,000 feet.
Southwest 1838 Los Angeles Center. Continue as planned.
Oakland Center, Southwest 550 tree, flight level tree 80. Southwest 550 tree, Oakland Center, continue to reorbit as planned.
So, Rayburg, there is the next waypoint. It is 12 nautical miles away. So far, we've been in flight for 40 minutes, so we've got another, it's like 2 hours or so until we actually land, but it'll start getting us descending. It'll take about a half hour or so to get to formation and land and everything. It's quite the journey. But now we are in the nice, relaxing stage, so it's the highest point and the lowest point in the continental United States, less than 100 miles per hour. Yeah, I know, it's crazy. I've never been to Death Valley or Mount Whitney, actually. Really don't have much interest in going into Death Valley because usually it's
Oakland Center,
over 100
Southwest
degrees normally.
1136 is passing flight level 355, descending 10,000 feet.
That is, unless it's below freezing, which is just crazy, the temperature swings. Me and heat don't get along. Let's do the screen. Yeah, so I can actually tinker with my my co-pilot stuff. I can give him a bit more range on that. Check out the actual flight plan. But I don't actually have a co-pilot. Ah! And FYI, if anyone is on the GLR server, feel free to join in. Unless you just want to type in text, I will try to interact as best I can. Ooh, we got a plane flying across my flight path way up there. I don't know where it is. But air traffic control hasn't mentioned anything, so it should be okay. We are flying now over Hanford. We're flying over KHJO. It's underneath the cloud cover here. So under there, but in one of the cities near Bakersfield. Had a couple of friends from college that were from there.
SkyWest 3406 traffic is 6 o'clock, 4 miles at flight level 330 generic. Report them in sight.
But it's an airplane.
SkyWest 3406 has the traffic.
It's exciting and fun and relaxing. And you can say it'll make you work better. You know, because I'm guessing it's important to have it on the 85-inch. Tim, you used to play ATC. I'm guessing ATC is air traffic control. I've seen some of those guys. They're very professional. I am not. I should probably share this around as well. Just doing a little bit of shilling as I send this to other discords that I forgot to send this out to. My bad. I mean, I know GLR guys saw that, Todd saw it, some of the fellas in the pub, but why not just throw this in? What's on your mind? Saying currently mid-flight, but go back. Check out the safety video for it. I was very proud of that, if you couldn't tell. Cut that. What am I playing? No, I'll throw it here. And on to... Let's see. To keep unruly kids from taking over the aircraft. Of course, there are air marshals, and they do believe in corporal punishment, as per the WSA flight rules. So there will be no crying kids on the flight. There will be no yelling kids or screaming kids, as that is the main threat to aircraft. there. Who's up there? And I think I've shilled to all the channels that I'm involved with. Awesome. Maybe we'll actually get a few other people to take a look-see. Okay, so because I am a mature adult, there is an airport called...
5503, contact Oakland Center on 121.25. Good day.
Acknowledge the handoff. As I am a mature adult,
25 Southwest 550 tree.
there is an airport called KFAT, and it just made me giggle.
Oakland Center Southwest 550 tree, flight level tree 80. Southwest 550 tree, Oakland Center, continue to shower as planned.
Ah, we're flying over Fresno, that's what that is. So KFAT is, or FAT airport, is Fresno Yosemite. It's somewhere back that way. Again, we are continuing to spread our mind control chemicals over the Fresno area. All the farmland desperately needs to be under the control of my aircraft. It's mainly just to spread the love of whiskey, but you know, the government puts their own things in there, and that I am not at liberty to say. So how's everyone else's mornings going? I guess afternoon for some of you. Evening for some of you. I have no idea who all is watching. Saying we got 4 people. We got Tim and we've got Todd. I have no idea what Swiss time is. Yeah. Now we are approaching the mountains here. I know one of these peaks is not with me. Don't know which one. See if I can actually see. Check the maps. Oh, it's back behind me. Close Hanford. I guess it's probably that peak right there. Like I said, everything looks small from up here. Over there is a lake called Mono Lake, M-O-N-O. Oddly enough, by a city named Mono City. It's got a little island in it. This is all Yosemite and is out this way. Yeah, Mammoth Lakes is back this way. Lovely places to ski. That's cool. I can look
Southwest
at
550 contact Oakland Center on 126.85.
through my co-pilot's
Good day.
views.
Going to 126.85 Southwest 550 tree. Oakland Center Southwest 550 tree flight level tree 80.
Southwest 550 tree Oakland Center. Continue to shimmer as planned.
Ah, lovely stuff. There are lavatories that are located in the back. Due to FAA regulations, please do not form a line at the front lavatory, as one of the marshals will beat you into submission until you return back to your seat.
Generic 11 Lima contact Oakland Center on 121.25. Good day.
Going to 121.25 generic 11 Lima.
You start to see Lake Tahoe way out there in the distance. Oh, and Todd, make sure you do wash your hands. You don't want the whiskey tasting funky because you got funky hands. Now, over that way, zoom in. It's over there somewhere. It's really hard to see because you got the fog and cloud cover. But that is the formerly lovely Bay Area. Currently, people are up to their knees in feces and needles, but hey, looks pretty from the air because you can't see it. But there's other nice areas around the bay, I'm guessing. It's all socked in with fog and all that, but yeah, we ain't flying over there. Ooh, we got clouds actually coming up to our level. Yeah, the marshal will allow that. It's your whiskey. Put my pens there if I had pens. And I know that there are some mods where they will put in a coffee cup there that you can put your own logo on, but I don't have that currently installed. Let's see what else we got around here. It's funny as this screen is completely inoperative. Can't do anything with it. Kind of disappointed. Got all the communication stuff in there. Actually, this is kind of neat to look at. Oops. I actually have my entire flight plan in here. It's pretty neat. I don't know how to read this though. Got our route information, so this was the airport that we took off at, the runway. These are all of our waypoints. I'm eventually getting to... It's not actually showing it.
Southwest 550 contact Airport Center on 127.905. Good day.
Ah, you've got one of the naked flight attendants. I didn't know you booked a first class ticket.
127.905 for Southwest 550 tree.
If you paid for the Obi-Wan special, you'll get another happy landing. There's Lake Tahoe.
Oakland Center Southwest 42 is passing flight level 2905, descending 11,000 feet. Southwest 42 Oakland Center, continue as planned.
Well, folks, we have been flying for a little over an hour now. And we are pretty much almost at the halfway point. Again, we do appreciate you picking Whiskyfile Spirit Airlines. We know there's many YouTube choices in flights. If you ever want to go down that rabbit hole, which I undoubtedly have. And we thank you for choosing mine. I hope it's been entertaining so far. Nice little relaxing jaunt. I'm actually loosely planning out the next flight. The next flight's actually going to be a little bit more active. I'm going to fly a prop plane. It will not have a nice fancy livery on it because I don't have the time to figure out all the livery nuances of a small Cessna plane. But we will take a tour around Seattle and then figure out my next leg of the journey, because the model for Seattle is actually really quite nice. I got one of the plugins for it, so they actually have everything modeled, have nice lights on them. You can actually see the Space Needle, which we actually might fly past, by the way, because looking at my approach, should be off on this side of the plane. So anyone who booked a flight on that side, ooh, hey, we got a plane coming towards us. Rup. See where it is. See that? ASA 526. It's flying right underneath us. Three 3,000 feet underneath us. Goodness, that's close. Makes me a little uncomfortable. Well, hey Matt, good to see you on board. We are currently flying at 38,000 feet over Lake Tahoe in California, flying alongside the Sierra Nevada mountains, and it's going to be about another hour flight until we are into Seattle. Happy someone could wheel you on board with a while you were asleep and missing all the boarding shenanigans. But feel free to go back and take a look at the safety video in case you have any questions. Should be at about the 5 or 10 minute mark. We are flying into this high altitude cloud layer. Oh, we got a Southwest flight. Southwest 1292. Let's see where is Southwest
Oakland
1292?
Center Southwest 129er. 2 is at flight level 3. 85 descending 11,000 feet.
Oh, they're
Southwest
descending.
129er. 2 Oakland Center. Continue as planned.
If he's coming down at
Southwest 129er.
12.
2 traffic is 3 o'clock 3 miles at flight level 39er. 5 Boeing B-78 heads.
Yeah, I got him.
Report them in sight. Alaska Flight 26 contact Oakland Center on 126.85.
Oh, that's
Good
illegal.
day.
Whew.
Southwest
That was close.
129er. 2 traffic alert.
Yep,
6 o'clock less than 1
that was
mile,
very
flight level
close.
39er. 5 Boeing B-78 heads.
That should not have happened.
Report them in sight.
Oakland Center Southwest 550 tree flight level 380.
Southwest 5 flight 03 Oakland Center. Continue as planned. Southwest 5 flight 03 traffic is 4 o'clock 4 miles at flight level 39er. 0 engineering. Report them in sight. Air transport tree 480 you are 17 miles northeast. Descend and maintain 10,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 35 left approach by Sierra Alpha Charlie transition. Cleared to Sierra Alpha Charlie.
Southwest 550 tree traffic in sight.
Traffic was definitely in sight.
Southwest 1
God, that was close.
2 have the Boeing B-78X in sight.
Oh, they're flying to Denver. They're flying from San Jose to Denver.
November 728 Tango Hotel is passing flight level 265, descending 10,000 feet. Generic November 728 Tango Hotel Oakland Center. Continue as planned.
Oh, there's another flight down there. Oh, looks like a personal plane. It's just giving me the wing number. Interesting. And where are you flying to? So I am monitoring things, keeping an eye on traffic and whatnot. Right now, autopilot is pretty much flying the aircraft, keeping everything level. I'm mostly just monitoring everything. It's got its heading, it's following its flight path. We've actually got a little bit of...
Transport 3488 contact Oakland Center on 119er decimal 75.
of a crosswind here, so the plane is actually flying sort of crooked. You can see this in the map here. You're flying like that, where we should be flying kind of straight.
119er
See it down here too.
75, Air transport 3488.
Thanks, Matt. I just like the, in the event of a water landing, you're screwed. Just like to give reassurances. Of course, the doors are not flotation devices, as Jack found out. I mean, it worked for Rose, but it did not work for Jack. Got a nice seat there, Matt. So, yeah, this is what y'all will be seeing. Yes, the wings are supposed to flex like that. Fun fact about the 787 here: it has carbon composite wings, and they flex significantly more than the aluminum and steel, I'm guessing, wings that actually it's probably mostly aluminum that other aircraft have. Mainly just because of the composites, so. Yeah, wherever you bought a ticket. We've got business class, we've got first class, we've got economy. Figure y'all get there when you get there. This is a ship in the sky, it's as big as one. Let's check Discord, see what's going on. Just saw your comment, Todd, about doing crossword puzzles. Glad you can make this authentic. I usually do Sudoku or I read a book. I mean, this will probably get the channel a strike or something like that, but the book I'm reading is American Marxism. I've been enjoying it. Been going chapter by chapter and just sort of immersing myself in it. Very good book, by the way. Mark Levin is a very intellectual read, very dense intellectual read, but good stuff. I also enjoy Jack Reacher books. Those are fun to read. And Matt, as you are joining us, we are serving an assortment of whiskey, but the cocktail of choice, which is what I've been enjoying, although I'm not enjoying right now because it's only 10 a.m. But I've had a Dr. Pepper and cream soda with, well, it's the whiskey that I had. I think it was the Belle Meade bourbon, which has been quite a delight. So feel free to knock back a couple of those. They are compliments of the flight. Make sure you show the flight attendant that you are in fact above 21 years old. I mean, I know you are, you'd have my okay, but those air marshals, they sometimes like to uphold the law.
Going to 128.8 Southwest 550 tree.
I'm sure you did, Todd. See, now the question was...
Southwest 550 tree, flight level tree 80.
Southwest 550 tree, Oakland Center, continue to Sunday as planned.
Were you just reading it? For the articles, of course. Or were you partaking in certain activities associated with said Hustler magazine? Ooh, we got another jet flying under us. QXE 2304.
Horizon Air 2304, contact Oakland Center on 127.905.
Ah, they're flying to LAX. Horizon Air. I wonder where they get the Q from.
Alaska 1380, contact Oakland Center on 127.905. Good day. for Horizon Air 2304.
I can magic, but it would scare the passengers. Actually, I don't know if this plane can fully roll. I know it has bank limits.
Alaska 1380.
What is my banking limit? Where is it? Bank limit. Yeah, it's locked at 30. I wonder if I can exceed it. No, I can't. So at least in autopilot, no, but I think I can probably get it close to a roll. Smaller airplanes can. Naturally, Todd, naturally. Just ignore the hand under the jacket. It's, of course, to keep them warm, too.
Oakland Center, generic November 72E Tango Hotel, is at flight level 265, descending 10,000 feet.
In the next part of the sightseeing journey, we've actually got KAHC Airport over on this side of the lake. It is a military airport located in Lassen County in Northern California. It's owned by the United States Army and located at the Sierra Army Depot in the Honey Lake Valley. I'm guessing that's Honey Lake. That's neat stuff. And we are approaching Sunbee waypoint there. That will be basically the next waypoint. Once we hit Sunbee, will be Portland Airport. So we are nearly there. Now, curious, as I grew up in the internet age, Todd, is Hustler magazine still around? Oh, let's get some fun shots. Showcase. Plug camera drill. Zoom. Probably a little 360 of the aircraft. A little bit of a sun flare there. Feel nice. Oh. No one will notice. No one at all. Just turn these guys on. Turn these on. Oh. Strobe should be on there. No one will notice that I have those lights still on. No one. It's fine. Everything is fine. As you see, I'm a consummate professional. We've only been flying with our taxi lights on since we took off. A fun fact, I actually read up on the, so right now we're cruising at 0.85 Mach, and see what the ground speed actually is. So we're getting hit by a wind here. Ground speed is currently 439 knots. And a quick speed calculator here. So that's about 500 miles an hour, or 812 kilometers per hour. Now, because of the wind, we're actually going slower than we typically would. Cruising speed for this thing is typically about, I think it's like 470, 480, something like that. Which is just shy of 900 kilometers per hour and about 560 miles per hour. But because everything's moving through the air and not on the ground, of course, we do it by Mach speed. You don't want to exceed that, as you start losing lift in the wings, and things can get kind of scary. You also end up using a lot more fuel because of the drag from some of the air going supersonic over the wings. Or I guess, yeah, well, going at least above the speed of sound. I think supersonic is technically higher than that, but still, you don't want the air to exceed the speed of sound. It gets bad. Mandatory whiskey refuel. Go right ahead, my brother. If you're in first class, according to Todd, there are naked flight attendants. If you're in economy, they are wrapped up like a babushka of a Russian grandmother. And look like them too. You pay for economy, you get economy, but hey, you get there at the same time. Ooh, what is that now? There's a mountain there, and I don't know what it is. Let's go to Google Maps. Oh, there's this mountain here. Can you tell me? It's apparently called Sawtooth Mountain. Yes, they just got the one tooth. Neat. Yes, Todd, sonic booms are awesome, but after Concord, they only allowed them to fly over.
Contact Seattle Center on 127.6. Good day.
They only allowed Concord to fly over the Atlantic, which sucks.
Going to 127.6 Southwest 550 tree. Seattle Center, Southwest 550 tree, flight level tree 80.
Southwest 550 tree, Seattle Center. Continue to Sunday as planned.
Alrighty, now our next vector, which is 295 nautical miles, is Portland. Don't worry, we're just going to fly over Portland. Just remember, the lavatories are for lavatorial purposes only. According to Todd and the kid he wiped his hands on, there are kids aboard this flight. So be discreet at least. Yes, it has, since 2003. Although, there is a modder that is planning on putting Concord in, I believe sometime in maybe February or March. So we will definitely be going supersonic. I am very much looking forward to it. It will actually have all modern electronics, because the person said that it is easier just to code in what's existing than to try and make select instruments that were period specific. So we'll get all the modern digital amenities. Yay! There's a airport in Reading called KRDD, which is actually a little bit behind us. Back that way, actually we'll take a look. Back that way is where Reading, California is. Very far north. We're actually probably passing over the border to Oregon now. But KRDD just reminded me of the Simpsons radio station KRUD. Yeah, Sawtooth Mountain looks sort of like Mount Fuji in a way. Nice. It's a nice little area. here. Funny as I'm trying to it's like let's see, very strange. There's a small airport just off the right side that I'm trying to see where I am. Apparently it is so small it is not registering on Google because it keeps trying to take me to another airport that has a 1-star rated Colt Ranch Airport. It's actually in Texas and should be right down there. I don't know why Google isn't actually registering that airport. Very strange. Well, granted, it's a very small airfield. So that's probably why it's not showing up. Oh, we got another flight that's coming towards us. It's on my map, but it's not close enough to see it yet. Hey, Holman. Happy for you to join us. Yeah, sorry brother, that's only available in first class, and that is if you choose the happy landing option, which is about $1,000 more. But hey, it's worth it. They are very professional. But don't forget, it's Portland is also in Oregon, where sometimes the men are women. No, Joe, but there is a connection from Seattle to Monza, so you'll want to be able to connect up with that, and that'll take you all the way to Italy. Don't worry, it's the actual Italy, not the usual Todd Italy. I'm not going to boot you out of the plane. Don't worry. Let's see if we can see that airplane that's coming towards us. Oh, there it is. DL 908. Wonder where you're heading.
Southwest flight 503 traffic is 10 o'clock, 4 miles at flight level 370 generic. Report them in sight.
Oh yeah, it's inside. I see it.
Delta 908 traffic is 9 o'clock, 2 miles at flight level 390 Burgundy 78 Report them in sight.
Southwest 550 tree, have the generic in sight.
Hey, they're
Delta
doing...
908, have the Boeing B-78X in sight.
That Delta flight is doing the opposite of us. They're heading back down to Los Angeles from Seattle. So, bye friends! Yeah, I've had usually decent flights from Delta. I should probably check the weather. What's going on in there? AccuWeather. AccuWeather app is really nice because it shows you accurate weather, as the name suggests. Actually gives you live weather data. So if I ever want to storm track, ooh, right now it's clear in Seattle. Ooh, that's nice. I will send it in Discord there. What's what's to come? Let's see here. So yeah, Todd, that's the Todd and Joe at least can see that. Actually, most of you can see that. So I shoved it in the pub chat there. You can see the weather. Seattle is fairly open, but there's rain and whatnot all around. So that should be fun. I'll actually be able to possibly see the city. My practice flight, I could not. I didn't see it till I was about 3,000 feet off the ground. It was a bit scary. Quite a bit of rain. Nice, quiet portion of the flight. We're just about to fly over the California-Oregon border. Crater Lake. So yeah, we are officially in Oregon, my friends. Lovely stuff. Guessing that's the crater and those are the lakes. Never actually been. Another aircraft was approaching. You should be able to see this online. Let's play around with my instruments and actually see if I can see things. Nothing sharp yet.
2442, contact Seattle Center on 128.15. Good day.
Horizon Air 2442.
It's not actually showing any of the the aircraft, which is interesting. It should. Oh, it'll be fine. And again, we appreciate you flying with Whiskyfile Spirit Airlines. I have only been flying for 2 weeks. How does that make y'all feel? Though granted, I have been playing Flight Simulator since I was like 10. I actually wonder if there was a Monza flight. There appears to be some. Yeah, there's a Delta flight. Cost you $1,900 right now, but there's a flight on Delta, a flight on Lufthansa. And we'll definitely make those connections. Starting really getting the cloud layers here.
Southwest 5503, contact Seattle Center on 128.15. Good day. Southwest 5503, acknowledge last transmission.
My bad.
Going to 128.15 Southwest 550 tree.
I'm scrolling through menus. My bad, Seattle.
Seattle Center, Southwest 550 tree, flight level tree 80. Southwest 550 tree, Seattle Center, continue to Bravo Tango Golf as planned.
Aye. BTG is, actually, what does BTG stand for? I know it's Portland's airport, but I just have no idea what it actually stands for. be over there. Look around, we're still flying. I genuinely don't know. That's always fun. Oh, that's KPDX. Ah, okay. Let's see. That's just a waypoint. Alright. Know how to get there. Yeah, Joe is really quick and anything involving a wheel. Thank goodness, last week for the EDTM, I mean, you pulled what, a 10-second lead, Joe? All while I was holding off Mikey. Might as well be. God, that kid is quick. Kind of wonder what Jack qualified with the HTTCR. I think that's what is the Hugh Hattrick. I always get his letters mixed up in my head. Oh, HHTCR. Hugh Hattrick. See, I figured it out eventually. Again, California Public Schools. They're 48th in the nation, and very proud of it. But rumors were that he was down in the 227s on hard tires on Spa, which is just nuts. I managed a 228.4, I think, in the TT. TT does not like that track. Maybe I just don't like that track. I don't know which. $130 nautical miles. So once we hit BTG, I do believe we start our descent. I'm going to actually take a look at the flight plan real quick. Let's see here. Yeah, so we start our descent at BTG, which will be quite nice. We'll be descending down from 38,000 feet to 33.2. Go into the Hawk approach, Hawk Z7, into approach on ILS 16. I think it's 16 left is the runway that we're landing at. So for those of you who don't know, the 16 refers to the direction in, I believe, 10 degrees. So 16 is 160, so what's that, slightly to the east, but mostly south. So we're basically going to loop around the city, get a nice view of it. I forgot what the hamster's name, or the guinea pig's name is from Star Fox, but no, Rocklet. But welcome, brother. Happy to have you aboard. Nah, I might do a little bit of a flying around once I land, because I do have some planes at my disposal. They're quite fun. I have a stunt plane at my disposal. I think it's real fun to fly. Yeah, we're flying into 16L, so that'll be the left airport, or the left runway at 16. It's the longest of the 3 runways, and given this plane is large, that will be ideal. So looking at our little GPS map here, that's where we are, Eugene, Oregon. Further up here is Portland area. This is where we will be starting our descent and flying into Seattle. So that is the current flight plan. This will be the descent from cruising altitude, and then the approach and the landing. Actually go by pretty quickly once we get through here. So it should be fun. I'll do that with the stunt plane. Now we'll land on one of the freeways that I know. I'll go back down to California and do that one. Oop, got a little bit of turbulence going on. Ladies and gentlemen, the seatbelt sign is on. We are experiencing a little bit of turbulence, so please fasten your seatbelts, and hopefully this will pass soon. Drink services will commence once the flight has moved back out. Thank you.
Southwest 19er tree, contact Seattle Center on 125.8. Good day. Spirit Wings 1208, contact Seattle Center on 125.8. Good day.
You know, with how low budget Spirit is, I wonder how lower budget Spirit Wings is.
125.8 Southwest
Probably have you sitting on a cardboard box.
125.8 Spirit, wings 1208.
Broccoli, I will for the stunt plane, not for this big boy. This thing is much too large. Look at this thing, it's huge. Wouldn't fit on a highway. Later. Getting a bit more turbulence. Yeah, we're trying to do safely right now. We'll do unsafe stuff later.
Southwest 5503, contact Seattle Center on 125.8. Good day. Going to 125.8 Southwest 550 Seattle Center, Southwest 550 flight level 380.
Southwest 5503 Seattle Center. Continue to Bravo Tango off as planned.
Man, we're getting hit by a lot of crosswind here. I wonder if we're going through the jet stream or something like that. So it's really hitting hard out there. It's really buffeting us around. I mean, you can kind of see by our indicator we're pretty much flying sideways. Let's see what weather's going on. We're getting a little bit of rain in Seattle. So we have a little bit of a storm coming off the sound there. So this might be an interesting flight. Hopefully we can land okay. Really see the aircraft struggling through there.
Seattle Center Horizon Air 2442 is at flight level 235, descending 10,000 feet.
Horizon Air 2442 Seattle Center. Continue as planned.
Seatbelt sign on until this turbulence stops. Hopefully we'll see. What is that? Ooh, we're racing a plane. There's a plane off the side here somewhere. I can't see it.
United 2237, contact Seattle Center on 124.2. Good day.
Oh, there's an aircraft out here. Ah, there it is.
Going to 124.2 United 2237.
It wants to race. Let's give him a race. Southwest 193. Flying from Sacramento. Interesting. I'll figure out what that mountain is. Ah, Diamond Peak. I think it's Diamond Peak. That's what I mean. Oh no, that's not Jefferson. That's what that is. Huh. Neat.
Spirit Wing 1208, contact Seattle Center on 124.2. Good day. Southwest 1903 traffic is 4 o'clock, 4 miles at flight level 390 Boeing B-78X. Report them in sight. Southwest 5503 traffic. o'clock, 4 miles at flight level 380 generic.
Oh yeah, I can see
Report
him.
them in sight.
Southwest 550 tree, have the traffic.
124.2 Spirit Wing, 1208.
Hopefully you won't cross us like the
Southwest 193 traffic in sight.
like the last flight. That was a little bit sketchy. Definitely an FAA violation. Seattle's still sunk in. It seems like a light rainstorm though, so it should be okay to land in. Landed in something worse last time, so we should be good. 193 is still off our left there.
Southwest 1903, contact Seattle Center on 124.2. Good day. Southwest 550 contact Seattle Center on 124.2. Good day. 124.2 for Southwest 1903.
124.2 for Southwest 550 tree. Seattle Center, Southwest 550 tree, flight level 380.
Southwest 550 tree, Seattle Center, continue to Bravo Tango Golf as planned. Southwest 550 tree, traffic is 10 o'clock, 2 miles at flight level 380 generic. Report them in sight.
Southwest 550 tree, have the traffic. Seattle Center, Southwest 550 tree. Request flight level 400.
Southwest 550 tree, climb and maintain flight level 400. Southwest 550 tree, acknowledge last transmission.
Yep.
Climb
Okay.
and maintain flight level 400 Southwest 550 tree.
So we're doing this to avoid the potential collision because apparently an existing flight does not listen to digital flights. Animals. Just no consideration. None whatsoever.
Southwest 550 tree, descend and maintain flight level 340.
Yeah, that's right.
Southwest 193 traffic alert. 3 o'clock, less than 1 mile, flight level 390, Boeing B-78X. Report them in sight.
Descend and maintain flight level 340 Southwest 550 tree.
Southwest 193, have the traffic.
You better have the traffic in sight. Right in front of you. Alright, so 340. That's down. Ladies and gentlemen, as we start our descent, please make sure your seat backs and tray tables are in their full and upright position. The flight attendants are currently passing around the cabin to make a final compliance check and pick up any of the remaining cups and glasses. Make sure your seatbelt is securely fastened and all
Southwest
carry-on luggage.
550 tree, please expedite your descent, flight level 340.
Yeah. I know. Make sure your seatbelt is securely fastened and all carry-on luggage is stowed underneath the seat in front of you or in the overhead bins as we make our descent into Seattle. It is going to be a bit of a bumpy ride as we have quite a bit of a storm system ahead of us. So, but we should be able to arrive in roughly about a half hour or so.
Seattle Center, Horizon Air 2442 is at flight level 235, descending 10,000 feet. Horizon Air 2442, Seattle Center, continue as planned.
Haha, we beat them. This time we are starting our descent. Wahaha. Let's see. I can start seeing a lot of the.
Southwest 550 tree, descend and maintain flight level 280.
Descend and maintain flight level 280 Southwest 550 tree.
Alrighty. Let's in this. Oops. Hello. So you can actually see some of the weather coming in here. You can see there's a bit of a storm cell just off to the our right. It will be to the left of the airport, but we're aware of it. Should be okay. Seattle has a lot of rainy days.
United 2237, contact Seattle Center on 126.6. Good day.
I wonder if they fixed the cargo checklist on show.
For United
They do.
2237.
That's nice. Maybe checklist showing up here. Oh. The real flight simulator. So you should have landing checklists. I think there's some mods that'll let you do that. Let's take a look out here. Lovely picturesque shots out of this. Oh, much fixed then. Oh. Doubt anyone would notice.
Spirit winds 1208, you are 57 miles south. Descend and maintain 220, keep speed not above 270 knots.
Descend and maintain 5,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 16 left approach via Kenmo transition clear to Kenmo Spirit, wings 1208.
Spirit Winds 1208, contact Seattle Center on 126.6. Good day.
Descend and maintain flight level 220, keep speed not above 270 knots, southwest 550 tree.
Alrighty.
126.6 Spirit, wings 1208.
Southwest 550 tree, contact Seattle Center on 126.6. Good day. Southwest 19 tree, you are 65 miles south. Descend and maintain 5,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 16 right approach via the gate transition. Clear to attain.
Descend and maintain 5,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 16 right approach via gate transition clear to again southwest 19 tree.
Southwest 550 tree, please acknowledge.
I did acknowledge.
126.6 for southwest
go.
550 tree.
I pressed it, but then you had more people talking. That's not fair.
Seattle Center southwest 550 tree is at flight level 245, descending flight level 220.
Southwest 550 tree, Seattle Center, continue to Hawks as planned.
Seattle Center southwest 19 tree is at flight level 215 descending 5,000 feet.
Southwest 19 tree, Seattle Center, continue to Agony as planned. Southwest 847, contact Seattle Center on 128.5. Good day. Southwest 550 tree, descend and maintain 15,000 feet.
Descend and maintain 15,000 feet southwest 550 tree.
Going to 128.5 Southwest 847.
And now we're going into the cloud layer. Very, very scary. Because we will not be able to see much here. So turn on the landing lights now. Might as well. Oh, don't forget about them. Are they already? Oh, no. Should be on the list. We are being put into a holding pattern here. And as you can see, at least one plane ahead of me.
5, United 2237.
So yeah, that number there is their altitude, not their distance from us, so should be okay. Managed to rest some of the speed there.
Spirit Wings 1208, contact Seattle approach on 123.9er. Good day.
One two three decimal niner Spirit Wings 1208.
Go too fast for flaps.
Contact Seattle Center on 128.5.
Yeah. I know it's upper speed.
128.5 for Southwest 550 tree. Seattle Center, Southwest 550 tree, 15,000 feet.
Southwest 550 tree, Seattle Center, altimeter tree 0 decimal tree 1, continue to any TTZ as planned.
Sure both these are set.
Southwest 550 tree, descend and maintain 8,000 feet, keep speed not above 230 knots.
Descend and maintain 8,000 feet, keep speed not above 230 knots, Southwest 550 tree.
And 230, 229 would be fine. Extend brakes here just to slow us down a little bit more.
Seattle Center Southwest 19er tree is passing 10,200 feet, descending 5,000 feet.
Southwest 19er tree, Seattle Center, altimeter tree 0 decimal tree 2, continue to a gain as planned.
And this is why
Southwest 550 tree, contact Seattle approach on 133 decimal 65.
you pretty much fly with just instruments.
Southwest 19er tree, contact Seattle approach on 126 decimal 5. Good day.
Oh, that was the plane that we were flying against.
Southwest 19er tree.
Going to 133 decimal 65 Southwest 550 tree. Seattle approach Southwest 550 tree is at 10,600 feet, descending 8,000 feet.
Southwest 550 tree, Seattle approach altimeter tree 0 decimal tree 1, continue to VASHN as planned.
Alrighty, we're through that cloud layer. You can see Seattle off to the right here. There's a lovely city. Oh, there's a cruise ship dock. Nice. Sort of blind. Right now running on, yeah, weather is pretty terrible. It was actually better today than the practice flight I did.
Flight 03, descend and maintain 5,000 feet. Keep speed not above 210 knots.
I told you there was rain.
Descend and maintain 5,000 feet. Keep speed not above 210 knots. Southwest 550 tree.
Yeah, you pretty much fly in blind. I'm still using autopilot because autopilot will still lock on to the full approach. This plane is smart enough to do that, which is quite nice. But yeah, we are starting to get a bit of rain. I wonder if we can turn on the wipers. There we go.
Southwest 550 or 900 miles northwest. Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect ILS runway 16 left approach via Kenmo transition. Cleared to Kenmo.
Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect ILS runway 16 left approach via Kenmo transition. Cleared to Kenmo Southwest 550 tree.
Yeah, a little bit of the sun kind of shining through. But hey, it's not as bad as it once was. I mean, you know me. If you ever see me in a Gran Turismo race, I always not only flash my high beams, but I give a double wiper. It just brings me joy. I like that there's a little button for it. The simple things in life. Oh, we're about to fly into it. Actually, no, we're not gonna go quite that far north. Let's keep that there. Should probably zoom in a little further. We can actually see things and get the full weather pattern there. I'll give about a 5-mile range. So now I can actually turn on approach. And what this will do is it will give me a few things on my heads up here.
Southwest 550 tree, descend and maintain 4,000 feet.
Descend and maintain 4,000 feet southwest 550 tree.
We're speeding just a little bit. Just a bit of braking here. Lovely Puget Sound. Now, quick vote in the chat. Should I A, try and land this fully in cockpit view, or do you want to see it out here? Inside or outside? Yes, and the captain is democratic. Now we are going to be landing on this runway here, the one on the far left. That's a big old no for me, dog. Landing in the Columbia River. No, sir. Yeah, you get a little outside view. We're starting to get some rain.
Southwest 550 tree, descend and maintain 3,200 feet.
Descend and maintain 3,200 feet southwest 550 tree.
There we are, flying by Seattle. Space Needle is somewhere in that cloud cover. So if you were lucky enough to be on this side of the plane, you'd see nothing because there's clouds. Sucks for you.
Southwest 550 tree, you are 11 miles north of Seattle. Contact Seattle Tower on 120.9 when inbound.
Tower on 120.9 southwest 550 tree. Seattle Tower southwest 550 tree, 10 miles north inbound ILS runway 16 left approach.
Alrighty.
Southwest 550 tree, Seattle Tower. Altimeter tree, 0 decimal tree.
Oh, God.
Windcom cleared ILS runway 16 left approach. United 412, follow the generic on final. Windcom caution, the generic landing runway 16 center. Cleared to land runway 16 left.
Stop, Bravo.
Cleared to land runway 16 left, United 412.
That just goes to show you how drunk sometimes the flight control can be. Yes, I know I'm stalling. I'm trying to let this plane pass.
Southwest 5503, did you copy?
Yes, I did.
Southwest 5503, follow the aircraft on final. With con caution, the generic landing runway 16 center. Cleared to land runway 16 left.
Cleared to land runway 16 left southwest 550 tree.
This is definitely an FAA violation. I'm totally gonna lose my license. Well, if they did give me clearance, that's on them. Y'all agree?
1,000.
Right, bro.
500. 400. 400. 300.
Southwest 5503, go around.
Landing here. Landing here.
Going around southwest 550 tree.
Landing here.
Southwest 5503, contact Seattle approach on 133.65. Good
Yeah,
day.
finally realized that there was an airline landing there.
412, turn next taxiway.
Landing here. Landing here. Landing here.
133.65 for southwest 550 tree.
Landing here. Landing here. Landing here.
Landing gear.
Landing here. Landing here. Landing here.
There, it's down.
Landing here.
Stop
Landing
complaining
here.
to me.
Seattle approach southwest 550 tree is missed approach at Seattle.
Southwest 550 tree, climb and maintain 5,000 feet. Southwest 550 tree, climb and maintain 14,000 feet. Southwest 550 tree, climb and maintain flight level 180. Southwest 550 tree, climb
what
and
the heck?
maintain flight level 240.
Yeah, I had to miss the approach. Yes, I know.
Seattle approach southwest 550 tree, flying the Seattle ILS runway 16 left published missed approach.
25.
Southwest 550 tree, roger. Flight published missed approach. Advise reaching 5,000 feet for further instructions.
Seattle approach southwest 550 tree, requesting vector to next waypoint.
Southwest 550 tree, continue to create turning and following heading 150, climb and maintain 5,000 feet.
Yeah, the tower guy is definitely fired.
Continue to creek turning and following heading 150, climb and maintain 5,000 feet southwest 550 tree. Seattle approach southwest 550 tree published missed approach ILS runway 16 left at 4,900 feet.
Southwest 550 tree, climb and maintain 10,000 feet, keep speed not above 270 knots.
Climb and maintain 10,000 feet, keep speed not above 270 knots, southwest 550 tree.
Southwest 550 tree, climb and maintain 12,000 feet, keep speed not above 250 knots.
Climb and maintain 12,000 feet, keep speed not above 250 knots, southwest 550 tree.
Southwest 550 tree, contact Seattle Center on 128.5. Good day.
128.5 southwest 550 tree.
You can go up to
Descend
like,
and maintain 5,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 16 right approach via Agony transition. Cleared to Agony, Alaska 44 tree.
if you've got the speed, you can go
Seattle Center
pretty
southwest
vertical.
550 tree is at 9,600 feet, climbing 12,000 feet.
Southwest 550 tree, Seattle Center altimeter tree 0.20. Continue to quest as planned.
Seattle Center southwest 550 tree, requesting vector to next waypoint.
Southwest 550 tree, continue to quest turning and following heading 190. Keep speed not above 230 knots.
Continue to quest turning and following heading 190. Keep speed not above 230 knots, southwest 550 tree.
Come on now. Should be.
Southwest 550 tree, descend and maintain 7,000 feet.
Descend and maintain 7,000 feet, southwest 550 tree.
Seattle Center, Alaska 641 is passing 14,500 feet, descending 5,000 feet. Alaska 641, Seattle Center altimeter tree 0.19, continue to meet RYKA as planned.
No idea why that's blinking.
Alaska 44 tree, please expedite your descent 5,000 feet. Southwest 550 tree, please expedite your descent 7,000 feet.
Seattle Center southwest 550 tree, requesting vector to next waypoint.
Southwest 550 tree, continue to quest turning and following heading 190.
Alright. So they're just going to lead me into a storm here. That's nice of them.
Alaska 44 tree, contact Seattle approach on 125.9.
Getting speed.
Good day.
So I know my airspeed is low. Oh, let's stall out.
Going to 125.9, Alaska 44
That's
tree.
what.
Seattle Center, Alaska 71 tree is passing 14,700 feet, descending 5,000 feet.
Alaska 71 tree, Seattle Center altimeter tree 0.19, continue to again as planned. 641, please expedite your descent 5,000 feet.
There we go.
Seattle Center, Alaska 443 is at 10,000.
Oh yeah, pretty much ILS landing.
Alaska 443, Seattle Center, altimeter 30.18, continue to gain as planned. Alaska 443, contact Seattle approach on 125.9. Good day.
Continue to Quest turning and following heading 190 southwest 550 tree.
Going to 125.9, Alaska 443.
Seattle Center southwest 550 tree requesting vector to next waypoint.
Southwest 550 tree, continue to Quest turning and following heading 190. Alaska 641, contact Seattle approach on 123.9. Good day. .9 for Alaska 641.
Continue to Quest turning and following heading 190 southwest 550 tree.
Southwest 550 tree, contact Seattle Center on 126.6. Good day.
Yeah, it looks like the plane is following its own heading, so don't think we need to acknowledge is 190, which is just sitting south.
2401 is passing 13,700 feet, descending 5,000 feet.
Horizon Air 2401, Seattle Center, altimeter 30.29, continue to Kenmo as planned.
Going to 126.6 southwest 550 tree. Seattle Center southwest 550 tree is at 11,600 feet, descending 7,000 feet.
FlexJet 434, you are 46 miles southwest. Descend and maintain 2,200 feet. Expect ILS runway 14 right approach via ISH transition. Clear to ISH. Southwest 550 tree, Seattle Center, altimeter 30.29, continue to Quest as planned. SkyWest 407 tree, you are 48 miles south. Descend and maintain 5,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 16 center approach via Airika transition. Clear to Airika. FlexJet 434, you are 42 miles southwest of Boeing. Contact Boeing Tower on 118.3 when inbound on the approach. Southwest 550 tree, contact Seattle approach on 133.65. Good day. Execute 439er, you are 47 miles southwest. Descend and maintain 2,200 feet. Expect ILS runway 14 right approach via ISH transition. Clear to ISH. Execute 439er, you are 46 miles southwest of Boeing. Contact Boeing Tower on 118.3 when inbound on the approach.
133.65 for southwest 550 tree.
Tower on...
Seattle approach southwest 550 tree is passing 9,600 feet, descending 7,000 feet.
Southwest 550 tree, Seattle approach, altimeter 30.29, continue to Quest as planned.
Seattle approach southwest 550 tree requesting vector to next waypoint.
Southwest 550 tree, continue to Quest turning and following heading 345, proceed on course.
Continue to Quest turning and following heading 345, proceed on course southwest 550 tree.
One moment, turning. Should be. autopilot is deciding not to work. That's cool. It is always very handy. Oh, that's why I decided to turn off. That would do it.
Southwest 550 tree, you are 400 feet below your assigned altitude. Climb and maintain 7,000 feet, altimeter tree 0 decimal tree 0.
Climb and maintain 7,000 feet southwest 550 tree.
Come on. Why are you going down? Going up. No idea where the plane is going. I don't know if the plane knows where the plane is going. See if I even know where I'm going. Let's see.
Southwest 550 tree, please expedite your climb 7,000 feet.
I am expediting it. It's fine. Alright. So I've looped around. I think I'm getting back onto the approach, so we should be okay.
Seattle approach Alaska Niner 27 is at 11,200 feet, descending 5,000 feet.
Strange pattern there.
Alaska Niner 27, Seattle approach altimeter tree 0 decimal tree 1, continue to a gain as planned.
Well, Magic, I appreciate you being on board. Feel free to watch the end of it and see if I actually do land. Where does this plane think I'm going? Oh, hopefully we'll land shortly.
Southwest 550 tree, contact Seattle Center on 126 decimal 6. Good day.
126 decimal 6 southwest 550 tree.
No worries.
Seattle Center, southwest 550 tree 7,000 feet.
Real life always has to take priority.
550 tree
Oof.
Seattle Center altimeter, tree 0.16, continue to quest as planned.
What storm system I flew into? Man, that was quite a lot. Okay, so now we're coming back around. Yeah, if I went for the river, I'd be down. But as we know, if in the event of a water landing, you're just screwed. Oh, that was strange. Things are just appearing. You saw what was going on my map, man. Found my plane somewhere in front of us.
Southwest tree 412, contact Seattle approach on 12.3.9er. Good day.
Seattle Center, southwest 550 tree, requesting vector to next waypoint.
Southwest 550 tree, continue to quest turning and following heading tree 10.
Continue to quest turning and following heading tree 10, southwest 550 tree.
One two tree decimal niner for Southwest tree 412.
Oh, it's all red. Yeah, I'm not gonna be Captain Sully. So what we'll hopefully do is get back on course. Yes, it will. Every plane always lands at some point. It's just a matter of, in how many pieces. Oh, we've now been flying for about 3 hours. Thank you for making it here this long. Hopefully we can get this thing on the ground and that air traffic controller has been sufficiently fired and ridiculed. Now I gotta fight through this rainstorm. Turn on my wipers. Ah, good, I can see much better now. Wonder how high they can go.
Southwest 550 tree, contact Seattle approach on 133.65. Good day.
We really did.
Going to 133.65 southwest 550 tree.
planes don't really do
Seattle
piggyback rides all
approach
that well.
southwest 550 tree 7,000 feet.
Southwest 550 tree Seattle, approach altimeter tree 0.14, continue to quest as planned.
Oh man, pressure's dropping.
Seattle approach southwest 550 tree requesting vector to next waypoint.
Southwest 550 tree, continue to quest turning and following heading tree 50, proceed on course.
Alright.
Continue to quest turning and following heading tree 50, proceed on course southwest 550 tree.
That they did, but that hasn't flown for quite some time, and that was a 747 that it was on top of, especially built one at that. This is a little bit smaller. Plus they mounted it on the ground. That it could. It's just ill-advised. Seem to be getting out of the thick of it. It's only yellow now. Don't worry, that's not the airport we're supposed to be landing at. Yeah, but there'd be a lot more alarms going off if I was in a flat spin.
Seattle approach southwest 550 tree requesting vector to next waypoint.
Southwest 550 tree, continue to quest. quest, turning and following heading tree 50, resume on navigation.
Continue to quest turning and following heading tree 50, resume on navigation.
Southwest 550 tree, continue to quest, turning and following heading tree 50, resume on navigation. Southwest 550 tree.
I don't even know what K West is. It's always nice when they give me a heading and... Oh, there it is. I see it. Little itty bitty guy.
Seattle approach southwest 550 tree requesting vector to next waypoint.
Southwest 550 tree, continue to quest, turning and following heading tree 50, resume on navigation.
It's actually a little bit off. So I'm supposed to be flying to Quest here. It should be a little bit more this way. Should be flying 340.
Southwest 550 tree, please acknowledge.
Yes, I know.
Continue to Quest turning and following heading tree 50. Proceed on course southwest 550 tree.
Back into rain. We don't need it that fast. Sure, yeah, pop up in the back, one of the back doors, you'll be fine. We're not pressurized anymore, we're only at 7,000 feet, so you should be good. Good luck lighting it though. I know my heading is 340, it's because Quest is, you can see it here. That's the waypoint that I'm supposed to be going towards, and it had me going way off this way. So sometimes the AI flight controller there.
550 tree, descend and maintain 6,000 feet. Keep speed not above 210 knots.
Descend and maintain 6,000 feet. Keep speed not above 210 knots southwest 550 tree.
The AI in this game is not the most brilliant. So hence why I'm heading 240.
Seattle approach southwest 550 tree requesting vector to next waypoint.
Southwest 550 tree, continue to VASH and turning and following heading tree 50. Proceed on course.
That's the waypoint, so it's even further off course. So actually I'm going to go off just a little bit.
Continue to VASH turning and following heading tree 50. Proceed on course southwest 550 tree.
This will make sure to give me an even wider berth while I come around to make my landing.
Southwest 550 tree, descend and maintain 5,000 feet.
Mainly I just need it for the waypoints rather than the actual vectors, as long as I can find them.
Southwest 550 tree, please acknowledge.
Yes, I know. I acknowledge.
Descend and maintain 5,000 feet southwest 550 tree. Seattle approach southwest 550 tree requesting vector to next waypoint.
Southwest 550 tree, turn right heading tree 50, resume on navigation.
Turn right heading tree 50, resume on navigation southwest 550 tree.
Now I can...
Southwest 550 tree, or 9 miles northwest. Maintain present heading and altitude, expect ILS runway 16 left approach via Kenmo transition. Cleared to Kenmo.
Maintain present heading and altitude, expect ILS runway 16 left approach via Kenmo transition, cleared to Kenmo southwest 550 tree.
tree, continue to Kimbo turning in following heading 025.
Okay. Actually, I think that might have been doing it.
Southwest 550 tree, please acknowledge.
Continue to Kenmo turning and following heading 025 Southwest 550 tree.
Southwest 550 tree, descend and maintain 4,000 feet.
Oh no, not again.
Descend and maintain 4,000 feet Southwest 550 tree.
Southwest 550 tree, descend and maintain 3,200 feet.
Descend and maintain 3,200 feet Southwest 550 tree.
Southwest 550 tree, you are 11 miles north of Seattle. Contact Seattle Tower on 120.9 or 51 inbound on the approach.
Apparently that was another jet going a completely different
Tower
direction.
on 120.9 or 5 Southwest 550 tree. Seattle Tower Southwest 550 tree, 10 miles north inbound ILS runway 16 left approach.
Southwest 550 tree, Seattle Tower. Altimeter tree, 0.30 wind 005 advice. Cleared ILS, runway 16 left approach.
Cleared ILS runway 16 left approach Southwest 550 tree.
Now, this time it doesn't look like it's actually stacked.
2,500.
Southwest 550 tree, wind 005 advice. Caution the generic landing runway 16 center. Cleared to land runway 16 left.
Cleared to land runway 16 left Southwest 550 tree.
Alright, it actually looks like we might be able to land.
Seattle Tower Delta 108 tree, 11 miles north inbound ILS runway 16 left approach.
Delta 108 tree, Seattle Tower. Altimeter tree, 0.30 wind 005 advice. Cleared ILS, runway 16 left approach.
500.
Cleared ILS runway 16 left approach Delta 108 tree.
300. 300. 200. 100.
Uh-oh. Oh shoot. Why is this not working? Uh-oh.
110.
We're good. Everything is fine. Everything is fine.
Southwest
For some reason my controls stopped working.
on 122.275.
122.275 for Southwest 550 tree. Ground Southwest 550 tree, request taxi to the gate.
Southwest 550 tree taxi to Gate Sierra 8.
Ground Southwest 550 tree, say again.
Southwest 550 tree taxi to Gate Sierra 8.
Everyone is fine. Yeah, my controls decided to completely stop working
Southwest
midway through that, which is
550. Did you copy?
really annoying. Okay, why is it not letting me do this?
Ground Southwest 550 tree, I didn't copy that, say again please.
Southwest 550 tree taxi to Gate Sierra 8.
Alright, this is very strange. The only option it's giving me is that. Alright. Well, very strange. We're going to pull up the I'm going to pull up the airport map and see if I can actually find the gate myself, because they're deciding not to give it to me. Yeah, it was. I said 2 hours and 40 minutes. But I do appreciate y'all hanging around, and ladies and gentlemen, after a very, very rough landing, welcome to Seattle-Tacoma International Airport. The local time is 12:10 p.m. and the temperature is cold and wet. For your safety and comfort, please remain seated, and yada yada yada, etc., etc. If you require assistance, oh, thank goodness we actually have options.
Ground Southwest 550 tree taxi to the gate.
If you need assistance because you've imbibed a bit too much, please let one of the flight attendants know,
Taxiing to Gate Sierra 9 by taxiway Bravo Southwest
and they will be
550
happy
tree.
to carry you off the plane and put you in one of the comfy seats. Yeah, sometimes this game is not perfect, but it is great fun. And if you're wondering why planes are pink, it's pulling from some of the liveries that I have, and some of them have not been prepped properly. So whenever it's missing a texture or it's missing a file path, it'll show up pink like that, which I find really funny. Oh, the Qantas jet over there is doing pretty good. I think it's Qantas. Oh no, it's American, but it's backwards. Yeah, it is always pretty funny when they're bright pink like that. Oh, there it goes. Now it loaded in fine. I guess it's maybe some of the lower res textures or something like that. That just doesn't work. That's a WestJet. That's pretty cool. You know what's really funny is the flight that I tested this with landed perfectly. Had no problems, never got stacked. It was a pretty easy flight. Get my radio off the screen now. Oh, there's the little guy. And now he disappears. Oops. They were not expecting a plane this big, it would seem. Close enough. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Seattle Tacoma International Airport. What we will do here is grab this. Plus jetway connection.
Ground Southwest 550 tree, could you please connect the jetway to the aircraft?
Yeah, there we are. We are connected, folks. Oh, now I can turn that off. And we can start shut things down. Again, thank you for making Whiskyfile Spirit Airlines your choice in flight. And have a lovely day in beautiful, sunny Seattle. Have a good rest of your day.